Hello, I'm Mr. J with MrJRelationshipCoach.com, here to give you your weekly dose of vitamin J. Please forgive my appearance. I actually just got finished doing some notes on a class I'm giving, so I figured I'd quickly jump on here to upload a vitamin J before going to get ready to give my class. And my class actually that I'm going to give, and I thought I'd share you some quick tips and techniques on the 3 letters that everybody would like to get after betrayal or infidelity or being cheated on in layman's terms. So basically, these 3 letters are number 1, the disclosure letter, number 2, the impact letter, and number 3, the restitution letter. Now, as you may or may not know, a disclosure letter consists of some of the details of the betrayal, where it happened, how many times it happened. Keep in mind the overarching protocol for a disclosure letter is like reading the headline of a newspaper, not reading the story. Nobody wants and needs all the gory details. If you have been betrayed, do you deserve all the details? If you ask for them, 100%. Just keep in mind you cannot unsee or unhear or unread something. And if you do plan on reconciling, then these are thoughts that will torment you forever. So keep in mind, the disclosure is basically just, it's almost on a need to know basis. Like, was anybody that you were with, was there any STIs, any STDs? Did you do anything in our house, in our bedroom? You don't even need to know fantasies, with the exception of, do you fantasize of choking somebody? Because obviously, that might cause an issue in your relationship. The second letter is the impact letter. Impact letter is usually from the person who was betrayed to the betrayer on what impact it had on you. And then the third letter is the restitution letter, which is from the person who strayed. It's basically just a recommittal letter. That's it. I recommit to this relationship, and these are the steps that I'm gonna do. Whether it's get into a 12-step program, whether it's attend church more, whether it's seek out a therapist, whether it's be accountable to you, what have you. Now, having said that, because technically I could end the video here, I just want to say one of the things that I thought of, which is a little outside the box and may not sit well with some people out there, because it could kind of go into be perceived as more petty or punitive. But my thoughts are this. The 3 letters, which are the disclosure, the impact, and the restitution, I think could come from all 3 could come from the betrayer. Number 1, the disclosure letter. This is what I did. This is where, when, how often, blah, blah, blah. And then they could even get into the why. Why did this happen? Were you seeking a high? Were you feeling overwhelmed and unappreciative? Let somebody know anything that's going to help the reader or the betrayed heal. Number 2, the impact letter. Again, usually this is from the person that was impacted to the betrayer, but take it from me, a trauma coach who has talked with more than enough people, one of the biggest ways to help somebody with the healing process is for that person to know that the person that hurt them gets the profound depth of hurt they caused. So if they're reading a letter from the person who hurt them, and this person is saying, I understand I took this away from you. I understand you're now questioning your own self. I understand you A, B, and C. Now, all of a sudden, that person feels as if, okay, they get it. The healing process is much more smooth. And then the restitution letter, yes, it's a recommittal letter. Of course, it's a recommittal letter. I'm going to stop what I'm doing, stop what I did, stop pursuing whatever. I beg for, apology, mercy. I'm so sorry, yada, yada. I'm going to commit to a 12-step program. I'm going to commit to meditation. I'm going to commit to prayer. I'm going to commit to being vulnerable to you. I'm going to commit to do check-ins, whatever. But I'll even take it one more notch. In a restitution letter from the person who strayed to the person that they're trying to reconcile with, it could also try to give back some of the things that were stolen. You know what? I use this amount of money to pay for hotels. I want to buy you A, B, and C, if that's what you need, like, or want, or I'm going to give you this, what have you. It's for restitution for what was stolen. I stayed away at work and had an emotional affair with my secretary or a physical affair with whomever. In my restitution letter, I'm now going to, for the next 2 months, take the kids every Tuesday so you can have a guy's night out or a girl's night out or what have you. It's giving you restitution for what was stolen. I am going to start bringing you coffee in bed. I'm going to start, giving you a back massage in the mornings, whatever. Now, is this punitive and is this petty? Some may consider it. But here's my thought behind this. When you step outside the marriage, you make the person that you're with feel like they are zero of a priority. You make them feel as if they're not loved, they're not attractive, you're not. So when I'm talking about a restitution letter of going above and beyond just your average recommittal, what I'm trying to do is get the person who was betrayed to feel as if they're being pursued again, just like they felt at the beginning of the relationship. Because in a lot of ways, from discovery, or what's known as D-Day, from discovery and after, that relationship you had is severed. That's done. You're almost creating a new one. So if you're going to reconcile, then why not have the person that you strayed feel as if they're being pursued? Because everybody wants to feel loved and pursued and needed and attractive. And if you're writing a restitution letter of recommittal, why not add a few extra things that are gonna make somebody feel like, wow, they're pursuing me. They really want this. Now, are those things above and beyond? Are they things that you could maintain? Things that could sustain forever in a relationship? 9 times out of 10, no. And they're not meant to sustain for the rest of your relationship. It's just to jumpstart that relationship, just like a battery, to get it alive again, to get that relationship refreshed again. And then once the person that was was cheated on or betrayed feels as if, wow, this person was fully honest in the disclosure letter. They gave me an impact letter letting me know exactly what they put me through and what this did to me. Then they also recommitted to me and committed to the steps and the process it's going to take them to ensure this doesn't happen again. Because keep in mind, even people that step outside the marriage are hurting as well, just like you are. But they're also going to go above and beyond to give me back what they took. Man, this doesn't feel good. This sucks. I wish it never happened. I hate them for it. But if you're in this together and you're going to reconcile, these are the 3 letters that are going to help you along the way.